Hi there, I'm DJ Waldow, and I'm turning 50, the big 50 on February 23rd, 2026. So for the next 50 days, I'm sharing one thing that I've learned over nearly 50 years on this planet. Today's thing is about friendships. Thing number 12, build and nurture friendships. Let's go. All right. Thing number 12, build and nurture friendships. One thing I've learned as I've gotten older is that friendships don't really take care of themselves. I mean, I guess you could say when you're younger, they kind of do. You have friends that sort of come and go, whether you're in sports with them or in class with them in school, whatever the case is. They're in your life. They kind of come and go, and friendships just sort of are very fluid. Although, obviously you develop strong friendships in early years. You're around the same people for the most part. Even when you get in your 20s and even in your 30s, you've got school and work and just proximity. It's pretty easy to build friendships. But as you get older, that gets harder. Definitely gets harder to build true friendships. And I'm talking about long lasting friendships, not just the kind that are sort of fleeting. Your kid was on the same soccer team for a year and you were friendly with somebody. I'm talking about true friendships. And listen, I get it. We've talked about this before. People are busy. Schedules get full. Life is hectic. Kids, work, school, all the things. It's crazy. And it becomes really easy, even for people that you've been friends with for a long time. It becomes really easy to say, you know what, they're probably busy, or gosh, I really don't have time to chat with them today, or it's been so long, I don't even know what to say. So ultimately, nothing happens. You don't reach out to them. You don't reconnect. Let me go back first for a second to just the building of relationships. For me, building friendships really starts with just talking to people. And as an outgoing extrovert, that's not really too hard for me to do. I always try to get somebody's name. I ask their name. I ask what they do. I understand a little bit more about their family. I do this with my clients as well. I try to find some common ground, whether it's sports or family or work or something we have in common. But then over time, as that relationship and that friendship develops, we have so many mechanisms to reach out to people. It could just be a text. It could be a phone call. Wait, do people still call people on the phone? Sometimes it's a voice audio, whatever the case is. There's easy ways to connect with people today. Sometimes I find something funny on social media and I send it to somebody. I always try to text people if I see something that reminds me of them. I send them a message on whatever platform I'm on. And I really believe that part of nurturing friendships matters so much. Thinking about people, but making sure it's genuine. You're not doing it to check the box. I don't have a list somewhere that says, oh, I haven't talked to so and so in a while. I better text them. It has to be natural. It has to flow naturally. And again, this isn't, I'm not even talking about network. I'm talking really about true friendship. It's not transactional. Nobody's keeping score of who reached out to who when. It's actually just being intentional with the people that you truly want in your life. Being intentional with people you truly want in your life. Now, I'd argue a lot of people want these friendships. They want to build and to nurture and grow friendships. However, they're always waiting. They're always waiting for the other person to reach out, waiting for the other person to contact them, waiting for the other person to create the plan or to ask them to go hang out or do whatever. So my challenge to you is initiate that. You be the one that's reaching out. If you want that friendship, you have to work on it and develop it. Because if no one does it, if everybody's waiting for the other person, there really isn't a friendship anymore. And I've noticed this really matters for people, especially that occasional text or private message or something that reminds you of somebody else. It means a lot to that person. And for me personally, selfishly, it's actually a great way to reconnect with somebody. And it reminds me of something that I love about that other person. So again, I challenge you, if you are seeking more friendships, be the one that initiates, be the one that talks to that person and says hello and learns a little bit more about them. If you have these friendships and they're starting to fade a little bit, you be the one to reconnect. You be the one to reach out and send that initial message. It's been a while, or I'm thinking about you. Something to kickstart that relationship and continue to nurture it. All right, that is thing number 12, build and nurture friendships. Remember, as always, if you liked this episode or any of the previous 11 episodes, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. You can find me on TikTok and LinkedIn and Facebook and what I missed, Instagram, all the things. But more importantly, go to 50things.co. If you subscribe, if you drop your email address in, you will get an email every morning reminding you of the next thing. Until next time, until tomorrow, lucky thing number 13. Thank you, thank you.